Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tushtopia. Where we last left off, we were just about to have this big battle. I don't really think it's going to be that much of a challenge. Also, my mouse is already screwing up, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and hop in here. The Egyptians don't have any sort of, like, archer troops. So, I suspect this is just gonna be... either they're just going to sit and chill and get just ravaged by horse archers, or they're going to charge forward and probably explode to my superior troops. Oh, and if you missed it last time, the Egyptians attacked us. I figured I should mention that. If you were wondering why I was fighting the Egyptians and for whatever reason you didn't watch the previous episode, it's okay. I forgive you. Kisses. Let's just go ahead and, they're probably going to station up on this hill, if I had to guess. I'm gonna stop short of turning in that direction, just in case they appear there, off the hill, so that I don't have to quickly reform my position. It all depends on what they decide to do. If they decide they want to play defensive, they're going to be up on the hill. If they decide to come right at me, they're not going to be on the hill. That's just the way that the AI tends to work in this game. It's an AI of absolutes. Okay, they are off the hill. I'm a little crooked. It's okay. Let's go ahead. I should have put these guys in different groups. We'll have our horse archers come in. One volley on the left and one volley on the right. And why doesn't our... Well, that was weird. It said that they were in range for a moment, and now they're not. Well, I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to assume that the game knows what it's doing, because I sure don't. I don't know if I should focus on the archer militia, or... I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna focus on the infantry. I should focus on the cavalry, actually. That would be better. Because of that! Yeah. They're gonna charge right into my archers. I should move them. Didn't want to move them quite yet, but they're not leaving me any choice. They're already down to 65, 74 on their archer units. Yeah. And yeah, that's not going to work as well.
We need to act.
Hate to tell ya. Okay, they are on skirmish mode. Are they actually going to flee? I've had mixed experiences with skirmish mode in the past. Sometimes they flee properly, other times they just don't. Everything seems to be working okay, though. Let's countercharge these guys. Ah, I missed that. Oh well. We'll go ahead and bring these lancers over as well. They're going to need a bit more help against those bodyguard troops. Just keep pummeling them with arrows. Ooh, I should also stop my ballista from firing. Yeah, that would seem like a good idea. Their back rows have to just be getting butchered. Of course, I'm focusing on the heavy cav. And the archers... Oh, they're firing... Don't fire at them. Fire at the heavy cav. Fire at the general. Okay, go ahead and charge forward, Lancers. Why did it start my Lancers there? Usually it starts them on the flanks. Oh well, whatever. Just something I'll have to keep in mind for next time, if I remember.
They have lost half their men.
And their general has fallen. Excellent. That would be the end of this battle then. Not particularly as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but I can't say I'm surprised. My halberd militia just got wrecked. Don't do that. Don't die. Alright, time for some cleanup. Yep.
You have left our enemy lost. They run like children.
I don't remember
Scour
exactly
them from the
if this
field.
guy was chivalrous or a evil general, a dread general, but I'm just gonna kill everyone. Sort of mad at the Egyptians right now. They've decided to distract me from my revenge. So I'm just going to pummel them until they stop moving or give up. That's right, flee right into my troops. Brilliant. You are a genius. Where's the guy way out there? There he is. Oh, well,
Great victories
okay.
are like sweet nectar.
Clear victory. We
Come,
only lost 100
let us
men.
drink
Not
of
bad.
the most
Not
rare
bad at
and
all.
glorious fruit.
Means we still have 1,800 men to push into the Egyptian land, and hopefully we don't have to deal with any more armies getting in behind me.
Long live the warriors of Islam! What is the Sultan's...
Okay, so he was very slightly chivalrous. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
We shall end this day as victors.
I suppose we're going to have to go rescue Antioch because these troops are going to go over and siege that area. That would be the smart thing for them to do. And we still have to take Aleppo back. So much to do. So much to do.
Was that an attack? Yes, noble master.
Okay, you are headed down
Yes,
there.
Sultan.
That's good.
We close for battle.
You still have the plague. You do not... Tushtopia does not have the plague anymore. I think that is a signal that we need to move this army
An honor to
forward.
serve. Na'am.
At least these guys, the ones that aren't getting free upkeep.
We move at first light.
Yeah. I wonder if I can station these troops with their high attack power in the city, and the city will pay for it. I never fully understand when these free upkeep units come in play and when they do not. I feel like it's dependent on... Free upkeep units have to be these units here. I think. I might be mistaken. It might only be militia troops. At least in the cities and other troops in the castle. It's weird. Anyway, I think that's it for this turn. I think that's where I ended it. Do we have any...
Your plan, Great Sultan?
It doesn't look like we have
serve your
any
Name the one
merchants
soon
that we
be
need to
born.
move around, but I could be mistaken. Huh. Yes, yes, yes. Their merchants and the other merchants are doing a thing. I should probably turn off, what is it? It's an option to turn off following units of other factions. I don't like to do that because... That was a weird transition. I don't like doing that because I'm afraid I'm going to miss something, like a heretic or an enemy army barreling down on a border that I rarely focus on, that sort of thing. So I tend to keep it on. Are you really going to come siege them, try to siege the city? Okay. No? Yes. Do you even have
The infidels
troops?
wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege.
Because they're going to be sorely disappointed if they don't. Don't take my merchant. I like my merchants. Aha! My merchant got his money instead of the other way around. Well, it looks like they're fortifying Aleppo. That's okay, I suppose. It's not a very heavily upgraded fort, I don't think. It only has one wall. We're not quite to the point where there's 2 walls and castles, I believe. Yep, Tushtopia is besieged, but
We will see you
I mean, they can't get in with just that, and
Noble one.
Qualawin over here is
We will
going to
engage them honorably.
fix that problem. Merchants Guild in Baghdad. I will accept that. Boon for builders. Tales of a clever invention from the Far East have recently inspired European peasants to come up with the wheelbarrow. Yes. Allows them to move heavier loads of stone. Boon for lords seeking to raise castles in quick time. Neat. Haji Adwala and Faraj al-Ashqar. How many of those words are right, and how many words of those are wrong? I do not know. What I do know is that Haji is still sick with the plague,
This will be an honorable
and that's
battle.
annoying.
Yes, noble master.
I sure hope Haji doesn't die. He is the son of the great Sultan Tush Tush. He's very important to me. We are 1 in military. Yes. 1 in population and 1 overall. We've improved financially, and we're about the same production-wise. Production is essentially how quickly you're improving your cities, and I'm not doing that very quickly on the account of 2 command stars at age 16. That's not terrible. I mean, it's not good, but it's not terrible. Yeah, why don't you go over here and babysit Antioch Quilic?
Sultan.
Meanwhile, we
Army
will
will not
continue
survive.
moving on Aleppo.
Inshallah,
Hopefully
we will smite this
these...
foe, Sultan.
Yalla!
Looks
My
like they're
Sultan
moving
wishes
troops
you
up for an
dead.
attack. I don't know if they'll actually attack, or if they're just there. We have lots of militia in here. Nothing too exciting. But those Saracen militia are pretty good. Okay, just retrain for now. And then we will... We are the strongest faction, yay. Continue working on building stuff. We have access to Turkish archers now. Excellent. What else can I build here? Man, we are so poor. I know it doesn't seem like we're poor, but compared to other games where at this point I would just be rolling in cash, we're poor. And it's all because I can't get my trade up. And that's got to be a thing with our location. These cities are so spread out, I wouldn't be surprised if they just have a hard time trading with one another. And that might just be it. Really gonna have to prepare back here for when some lovely friends will appear. Let's put it that way. As abs. Okay. And I'm already out of money. Yep. How much is our merchants? Our merchants are only bringing in 1,400, but that's still better than nothing. Okay. Alright. We're still making more on taxes than trade. That's not ideal. The question is when is the Byzantines when are the Byzantines going to get up and try to take Topia back? I would assume that would be sooner rather than later, because at this point we don't really have the resources to fight a two-front war. Yay, 0. My favorite number. Okay, now it's just Faraj al-Ashkar. And Haji Adwala did survive, yes.
Will be an honorable battle.
Okay.
We will engage.
We
them
have a Molten
honorably.
Bailey here. Very easy castle to take. 5 troops in it. Do you
As my
have...
Sultan
You
wills.
do have Ballista. Okay. Alright, we are the most advanced faction, which means our production went from... What was it last turn? 17th to 1? Yeah. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm getting there. I don't even know if I should bother building trade in Baghdad. I know I have been, but thinking about it on like a critical level,
Sultan,
okay.
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
The way that trade works is you trade the goods to the nearby cities or through a port if you have one. The problem with Baghdad is the only places it has to trade with is Mosul, which is a castle, and whatever thing is down here in the Jeddah region, and I don't recall if that's a city or a castle. It's probably a castle, but regardless, also,
Yes, noble master.
I can't move through an
This
enemy
I
zone of
cannot
control
do,
anyway.
Sultan.
I'm
The
not
arms,
familiar with where all of these obscure cities are
The infidels' army will not survive. Besieging the enemy.
along the corners
We
of the
have
map.
infidels under
I
siege,
think there's
Sultan.
one down here. I think, no, maybe not. I don't know. There's some cities in some far out of way places that are just
As my
a
Sultan
pain to
wills.
reach.
Yes, Sultan.
Anyway,
We close for battle.
the point is there's not many tradable goods. I can build up the tradable goods in Baghdad all I want, but it's not going to have anywhere else to trade and get huge amounts of income. But I am looking at those ballista towers and thinking those might not be so bad. I know, it's way far away from the border, but for those who know their history, I have my reasons to be concerned. There are some friends that I keep not so subtly alluding to who will be showing up in this area in the not too distant future. Leather tanner, no. Ah, we forgot to upgrade Edessa. Wasn't there another town that we could upgrade? Nicaea. We might have already upgraded it. No, it hasn't reached that point yet. Maybe it was Edessa. Okay, well, we can upgrade Edessa. That will certainly help get us some higher tier trade buildings. We have a fair amount of trade. I shouldn't really complain. We just don't have as much trade as I feel that we should at this time. I'm sure people are tired of less hearing about it, but trade. It's by far the most important source of income in this game, and we're just not getting it. I'm just going to kill you for your insolence. Trying to siege down Tushtopia on your own. It's cute, but it's also cutting into my income, and I don't like it when people cut into my income. That's why I build the watchtowers everywhere, because I don't want them darn tootin' bandits stealing all of my income. Is he gonna make us come to him? Just... okay, good. I was about to say, just die a glorious death. Don't be dumb. Hopefully my Sisyphus can, Sisyphus can kill the general before he gets too close. There you are. You. I do feel like Byzantine cavalry are tougher in general than standard cavalry. Byzantine and Muslim cavalry, actually. Which should cancel itself out, but compared to like the standard like Christian feudal knights, general cavalry, the general bodyguard units, it just feels like the Byzantine and the Muslim cavalry can just take a beating. Could just be a figment of my imagination. It's hard to say. I've played this game a long time, and, well, the problem with confirmation bias is that something happens to make you believe something, and then it keeps happening. That's right.
Enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their
I'll
men.
charge my cavalry into theirs. Let's see who has the better ones. The answer is probably them. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Are we going to do this without getting a single death? No. No, we got a couple of deaths. Fair enough. Stop it. Get in here.
Praise to Allah. You have left our
No,
enemy
I'm not
lost.
letting you go.
They run like children.
You attacked Tushtopia. My capital. I think it's my capital.
Great victories are like sweet
I had plans to
nectar.
change it to my capital
Come,
if I haven't
let us
already
drink of the
enacted
most
those
rare
plans.
and glorious fruit.
Let me double check that. Yeah, kill him.
Allah be praised for granting us victory.
Dread, yay. Feels appreciated. Reasonable. He lost his point of chivalry that I forgot he had. It's okay. Yeah, it is my capital. Also, it still has the plague.
Naam, Sultan.
You just stay there.
Yalla. Continuing
something.
tomorrow, mighty Sultan. Sultan.
It might already too late. He might already be infected. Okay. I think that's everything. Again, I'm probably forgetting something. I always do. Oh, I do have something that I want to look into. Did they just, like, pop a general out of their nose? I think they did. Because I don't know if anybody else caught it, but during, like, the last turn progression, I think, there was a Milanese army here. It did not have a general, and then it disappeared into the forest, and then all of a sudden they had a general. It's like, the Great Cross. It's like they just went out into the forest. It's like, oh, hey, who wants to be our new general? And they found someone. And he was apparently not that great. And the Byzantine assassin tried to kill another one of my generals, which, to be fair, did sort of leave him outside of the city. Oh, hey, Egypt, you won a peace offering. Huh. Maybe, but only if I can get the right price. You think that's very generous. What happens if I demand 10,000 gold from you?
The answer,
No.
I'm afraid. Something further for me to hear then?
Okay, what about 8,000? I don't think I want to go much lower than that, but how much do you really want this piece?
We must decline this you speak of, Sadiq.
Huh.
You would speak of something more?
Give me map information.
We won't
No.
be agreeing on this today. Discussions
Whatever.
come to-
I don't. I wouldn't have accepted peace for anything much less than 8,000 gold. Somebody died. And yeah, it looks like he got the plague.
Na'am, Sultan.
Just go in there.
As you
Whatever. Nothing cuts into your income like the dreaded plague. Egypt's the most advanced faction. Okay, Conium can upgrade. I have no idea what happened to my voice there. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I'm going to take Aleppo. If, after I take Aleppo, they ask for peace again, I'll think about it.
Na'am,
Look,
Sultan.
I'll even send my
I shall
diplomat
inform them
over to
of
talk
your
to
will.
your diplomat. It would be
Seeking an
great fun.
audience, mighty Sultan. Na'am,
Faction
Sultan.
Malik
I shall inform them
Ray.
of your will.
Okay, he's not bad.
Yes,
Murad
oh,
over
master.
Murad. I'm going to need a new general in Baghdad soon. Why don't you head in that direction?
An honor to serve. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle.
Cause
Alhamdulillah.
Slaya
Your faith and courage have
Lali.
As my Sultan wills.
I didn't mean that to be offensive. I dropped something on the floor and added too many owls. He's pretty old. He's probably going to die soon.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
We will engage them.
Actually, you know what? Come down here.
We
I'm
have
curious.
prevailed.
I'm curious to see if there's a city in or something in there. We have Murad coming over. He will handle Baghdad for the moment. You just go do that.
Na'am, Sultan.
Now then, it's just about time to take Aleppo back, I think. Taking it back. Malik here, he has potential, but I just don't have any other armies available for him right now.
This will be an honorable battle.
And heck, I'm not giving up Haji. Haji is a hoarder of wealth. Great. Dysfunctional. Awesome. Religiously proper. But the most important one, legacy of chivalry. His father was a great man. I suppose I can build something here, can't I? Not so much anymore, huh? Build a leather tanner. That's fine. I meant to attack Aleppo. I delayed because we're nearing the end of the turn. Or the end of the episode. But apparently I just forgot. But... I'm thinking of just attacking the city. I was thinking, oh, I could attack the Egyptian army here, and I might not have to worry about actually breaching the walls.
What is the Sultan's will?
But I'm concerned that that army is just going to back off.
Inshallah, we will smite this foe, Sultan.
I have a pretty clear advantage here. Not as clear as I would hope, though. But that'll be for next time. Until then, happy gaming!